Hello everyone, and thanks for stopping by to Scrap and Craft with Terry. Today I'm going to do a video that was inspired by PinkStrawberryz. I took her idea and just added a little bit other stuff with it. So it's a double pocket tag mini booklet. So we're going to go ahead and get started. If you like my video, I just ask that you give me a thumbs up. Started with just a regular size envelope, and it's just one of these, and it was from the Dollar Tree, and it's about 6.5 by 3.5, 3 3/4, something like that. So that's all it is. So you just start off and you seal your envelope shut, and then you tear your edges. And I already did that. You tear them kind of rough, and I really made this thing look ugly. That ink's kind of dark, but I'm going to make it look pretty. So I just inked all the way around because I'm going to have paper on all of the parts, so it's all inked. The only thing that I didn't do was inside where this blue is. I didn't do anything with that. If you don't like that, you can slip some paper in there and cover it. Whatever you think. But there's going to be tags in it, so yeah, I don't have a problem with it. So this is going to be our cover, so we're going to go ahead and let me see. Do I want to do that first? Yeah, we'll just go right on down the line. So like I say, I've inked everything. I have all my papers cut out. When she put her papers and that on, she tore all of the edges, so I did that. So I'm just going to glue this on. Took me a little while to get all of this stuff ready for the video, so it would take way too long for me to do all of this stuff on video. But I like to have my stuff already in advance as much as possible. Okay, this is just a digital, this background, and everything that I'm doing is from the same paper. So now, for up here, I'm just going to have a little butterfly. Well, he's big butterfly. And then down here, I'm going to put some coffee dyed, that's what it is. We forgot what it's called already. Cheesecloth. So I'm going to put that down there. I think I'll run a little bit of glue stick over it. My mind doesn't want me to say cheesecloth. I don't know. So there. If I figure that I need any glue anywhere else, I'll just go back with a little bit of my art glitter glue. And then I'm just going to put this little tag down here, give thanks. This is just going to be a little booklet that's going to have a lot of journaling space in it. So you'll be able to write a lot of little notes or anything like that. Any little ideas that you have, any little memories. And then I'm going to put the butterfly up here, and through the paper there's pinks. So I figured pinks for the butterflies. There's pinks and greens, and it's just kind of different colors, nothing real bright. I'm just going to stick him on there. Give him a couple antennas. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day today. And then in the ends, in each end, we're going to have a pocket. And I didn't glue any of this in here, so the pockets will go all the way through, unless you would staple this or put your glue down in there somehow, but I didn't do that. All right, now on this page, I'm going to put this paper down here. And all I did when I folded this over, she said to leave some space between the back fold and the front fold. So I just left that space. So this is wider than this. So I really can't give you measurements. It's just however wide that you might fold your envelope. I mean, you can use bigger envelopes also. Bigger envelope would make a pretty cool little booklet. Could put more stuff in, or bigger journal cards or something like that. Now I'm going to use this paper and this little topper just to put a little notepad in here. And I only did 4 papers just for this video. And I'm just going to staple this on. I tore the topper also, so it doesn't go clear to the edge of the paper, but that's just fine. It's all good. And then I'm just going to glue it down up here. And then when you lift this up, even though there's like script on here, it's still light enough that you can also journal on this space. And if you don't like your staples showing, you can glue the little notepad. Just run your glue along the top of your pages and glue them together. You can do that. And then glue them down. You can put a little belly band across here and just slide them in. Whatever you want. Now on this page, I'm going to glue this down. And here's some of the greens and a little bit more of that pinkish color. Took me just a little bit to figure out what all I wanted to do on here, but then it all came together. And then I'm going to turn it the right way, maybe I will. I'm just going to put a little pocket tuck in here. I'm only going to glue down this side and up this side. And the bottom of it is just torn, so it doesn't match up. And it's really not meant to. Just as long as it doesn't go over the bottom of the page. I'll just glue close to the edge. I'll just stick that right on there. The ink that I use is called Rich Cocoa by Memento, and I don't know if I really care for it. It's just kind of really dark, but that's what I have right now as far as regular brown goes. Now on this little journal card, it's going to fit into this pocket or this tuck. And I have these 2 pieces of paper from this stuff as a cutoff. So I'm going to have 1 piece up here, just barely glue along the top. 1 piece down here, just barely glue along the top. and we'll have two little pieces for writing on. You can lift them up and journal underneath also. So I'm just going to barely put glue on the top. Slide this up under here just a little bit so they overlap. And I'm going to glue this one. I rounded the corners on this little journal card just with my small corner rounder because I didn't want it too big. So now you can journal under here, you can journal on there and under here, and you can lift this one up and journal under here as well as on top. Then we're going to flip it over, and I'm going to put this piece right in the center. Now let me see. I think I'll do the same thing with this one. I'll just glue along the top. Make sure it's the right way. Yep. And then that can be lifted up and more journaling done under it. So that's our journal card for this little pocket tuck. Okay, so that takes care of that. And we're going to go back here, and I'll just flatten this out. And we're going to put this piece of paper on the back. Now this piece that I'm putting on here, it wasn't a whole piece of paper, so I just had like scraps. So doesn't completely fit around. There's big gaps in that, but I think that makes it look nice. So far this is what we have, and I like the way this shows here. So we have our little tablet and our little tag, and then the back. Now we're going to do our tags for our pockets. So this will be for our small pocket. Now like I say, I just had scraps, so I was using them up. So on this one, I'm just going to glue. Let me make sure I'm doing it right from my pocket. I'm going to glue from around here, just real close to the edge. I'm not going to glue this. So I'm going to try to stay close to the edge. I don't always drive my glue real straight. Good thing I drive my car better than I drive my glue. Okay. Oh, wait a minute, I can't do this one yet. Let me wipe this glue off. I have something else I want to show you. I didn't ink this one yet, so I have to ink this. But while I'm doing this, I wanted to show you. I generally use them spongy things for inking my stuff with, and makes a mess all over my papers. Well, I had an idea, because you see so many different things that people use. So we had, I think it was like a 3-foot long dowel rod, and this one might be about 3/4 of an inch across. So I had my husband just cut it in little short pieces. Oh, they was about 2 inches. So I got a whole bunch of these handles. Then these little felt pads I got at the Dollar Tree. They come in a multi-size pack, but there was a bunch of the little ones. So, and they have sticky backs. So all I did was stuck them to the dowel handle. And then I can put on here the color of my ink. And then I have something to hold on to, and the felt doesn't all come off, or doesn't so far. Doesn't all come off like that other foamy stuff. So I didn't ink this one yet, so I thought while I was showing this to you, I would just go ahead and ink this pocket up. And I think it works great for inking my edges. So I thought I would share that for anybody else that might be interested in, you know, something that they might want to use for their dauber handles. I tried a medicine bottle and the bottom wasn't flat, so the center of it wouldn't ink right. So I thought this worked great. So I just thought I would share that. All right, now I can put my glue back on and we can glue this down. So let me know what you think about that idea. I think it works fabulous, and it's cheap way of doing it. You get a lot of little dabber handles out of it. Okay, so we're just going to do that. And then our little tag will slide right in there. So I want to put this butterfly here, so it just kind of finishes out the decoration on the tag. And we'll just give him some little antennas. And then on my journal card for this pocket, I'm not going to do anything besides put this little butterfly on it. So both sides, except for where the butterfly is, both sides can be used for journaling space. And I thought that was just a cute little idea also. So we can slide that down in there. And then we can slide this tag into the short pocket. And it would go over this way. If you wanted something of your design to show, then you would put it in this way. So it would be up to you, however you want your design to show. All right, so on this pocket, I already have this one inked. Just gonna go ahead and finish this one up. We're going to do the same thing with this. I'm just going to glue there, there, and across there, close to the edge as I can. Hope everyone is having a good crafty day today. And then I'm going to put the pink butterfly on here. Now she also did a different one where this wasn't open, it was closed, so you just had the two pockets. So on another video here in a few days or so, I might make one of them also. I thought about doing them both together today, but I didn't want to do the extra time. So that one goes in there. And then we just slide this right in here. And then when they fold over, so we have to make sure that this doesn't slide in too far. You won't be able to close it. When you fold it over, you have your designs from both tags. I didn't do toppers for these. Hang on just a second. Let me see if I want to put a topper on them. I'm not real sure. We'll see. Okay, so this is what I come up with. This is just coffee dyed paper. And I just tore the bottoms, rounded the corners. Let me put this paper over here. I can just use this little piece of paper. I'm going to glue the lace across it. Didn't even think about the tag toppers. Oh, I generally remember something when I'm halfway through or almost to the end of the video. Maybe that keeps it exciting, I don't know. Okay. Now, see if I can catch both of them. I'm just going to lay it to the edge, as long as it cooperates now. And then we can just put that one down there. The lace will just give it a little something other than just the plain coffee dyed paper, I think. So then I'll just fold it. And fold this. Okay, now we're just going to glue them on our tag, or our tags. They don't have to go over real far. I think that looks cute. See, and we have journaling space back here. And the little tabs don't look the same, so that just doesn't matter. One might be a little longer than the other. When you use scraps, you can't always have the same thing. Okay, so let's slide that in there. Just make sure it only goes so far. And then I like having both of them aimed this way so they show. So I think that looks cute. Now, if you wanted to, you could just take a ribbon and wrap around it. I didn't even give that much of a thought. You can also just paper clip it. We've made a lot of altered paper clips. So, you know, you can just paper clip it shut. So that's my video for today. A double pocket tag mini booklet. And then I added extra pockets. So that was a plus. So let me know down in the comments what you think. If you like my video, give me a thumbs up, and I hope you stop back and see me for my next video. And in a couple days, few days, whatever, we'll do another one like this where it's just the pockets. All right? So until then, everyone, happy crafting. Bye for now.